Japanese Cultural Center of Hawaii with Colonel Stephen Dawson, Commander of the U.S. Hawai'i Garrison. Thank you for joining us, and I appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Lila, for having me on the show today. I really appreciate it.
U.S. Army Hawai'i Garrison.
The Army, the Navy, the Air Force, Marines, they all have an equivalent of me. I'm essentially the city manager and mayor all in one.
That's a lot of responsibility.
It is, and if you add up the constituents of the Army in Hawaii, there's 95,000 of us. So I'm essentially the mayor and city manager of the second largest city in Hawaii.
So you have oversight over different locations?
Yes, mostly infrastructure, maintaining the facilities, keeping the roads paved, keeping the buildings maintained, keeping the electricity on, keeping the clean water clean and the wastewater treated.
You know, the military was in the forefront of sustainability practices, and so my impression is that part of your responsibility is also maintaining community wellness.
We have partnered with the Hawaiian Electric Company within the last year to build a 52 megawatt biodiesel power generation station on Schofield Barracks. This generator, when it's complete at the end of this year, will actually run on waste food, basically used vegetable oil. Some of it will be produced here on island, and some will probably be imported. We'll be able to power the entire Schofield Barracks, Wheeler Army Airfield, and some of the surrounding community infrastructure, such as the Wahiawa General Hospital, from this generator.
You know what I appreciate so much in our conversation is your love for Hawaii also, and the spirit that you bring to your profession.
This is my second time in Hawaii. I never thought I'd get to come to Hawaii a second time. I was here as a young captain from 1997 to 2000, and 20 years later, the Army selected me for promotion to colonel, which I was very grateful. And then they selected me to be this garrison commander in Hawaii. So I'm back with the family, and this is the most patriotic, beautiful place to be in this entire United States of America.
What are the two sides of leadership? You know, one is the successes or the joys, and the other is the challenges and some of the issues that you face. I would gather from your spirit that it's the successful part that you really enjoy the most.
It is, and you know, the success comes from working with great people. The Army has a lot of toys that, you know, all of the services of the Department of Defense have a lot of really expensive, cool toys. The only thing that really matters and really makes us successful is the people, and I get the most professional satisfaction from the people I work with.
What's the newest project besides with Hawaiian Electric for this biodiesel plant that you have going on that reaches all of your installations?
Probably the newest project we have going on that reaches all of our installations is just expanded use of renewable energy. The Army currently has about 8,000 homes for our families on our properties. And we partner with a private company, Island Palms Community, to provide those homes. And today, 34% of the electricity generated for those homes is generated using photovoltaic, so basically solar energy. So we're always looking for opportunities, both here on this island at the Pahuakalua training area as well, to generate electricity for the Army in a very responsible manner. We happen to have here in Hawaii the Army's largest electric bill, and we're probably Hawaiian Electric Company's largest customer.
Well, and also the Department of Education. There are a lot of families, military families, Army families, that have their children in the public schools, and there's so many great partnerships that are going on.
There is. We have 6 Department of Education schools on our bases. So the children of Hawaii come onto our base, they get bused onto the base to participate in education in these schools. Our own Army children are in these same schools as well as the schools outside of the base. And most recently, the Department of Defense Office of Economic Adjustment approved a $70 million grant to give to the Department of Education, which the state's going to match with $30 million to build a brand new elementary school on Schofield Barracks for the surrounding community. Isn't that incredible?
It's incredible, and it's a wonderful way to segue the end of our conversation. I'm sorry we don't have any more time, but thank you very much for sharing who you are and what the U.S. Army Garrison is in Hawaii. We've been chatting with Colonel Steve Dawson, Commander of U.S. Army Garrison, Hawaii. Thank you for tuning in.